Mithika Linturi explodes on President William Ruto. Welcome back to our channel. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe to Royal News Updates Media, the channel where you get all your trending politics. Now, yesterday, Mithika Linturi exploded on President William Ruto during an interview in Meru County. He further stated President Ruto called DP Kindiki and put him on speakerphone in my presence. Kindiki said I was the root cause of Meru problems. Kindiki said he can never speak to me. Let him come out and say I am lying. He further continued, if only I knew President William Ruto would change, I would have thought otherwise on supporting him. He is no longer the prayerful, humble man we knew. He is not consistent. Honestly, we thought he was different. Linturi's message actually speaks volumes. Mithika Linturi is the former Cabinet Secretary of Agriculture. Remember, he was caught up with a fertilizer scandal in the government, which Rigathi Gachagua exposed and said Mithika Linturi was actually innocent and wasn't involved with the fertilizer scandal. This scandal was actually associated with the government. It is unrealistic when they are kicked out of the government. It's when they decide to speak. If they could be like Justin Muturi decided to expose President William Ruto, and he didn't really care if he was going to actually lose his position. It's like Muturi was actually prompting President William Ruto to actually fire him. Mithika Linturi further went to say he was nowhere near the fertilizer scandal. Whatever former Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua said that I was not involved in the fertilizer scandal is the pure truth. I carried the cross because I was Agriculture Cabinet Secretary then. Mithika Linturi decided to remain silent until his impeachment. Our big question is, why is Mithika Linturi deciding to speak now? Linturi didn't stop there. He further continued, stating Ruto has made a big mistake bringing Raila into the government. I don't know how he is planning to replace Gemma votes. This broad-based government is the cause of all chaos. I want to say this categorically. But really, can we blame the broad-based alliance over the problems Kenya Kwanza was facing then? Broad-based alliance came after Mithika Linturi had been fired, so there's nowhere near any blame games to be pointed at the broad-based alliance. Raila has nothing to do with the fertilizer scandal. Well, Mithika Linturi continued saying Ruku is a gun for hire. He was paid $40,000 to impeach me. He cannot deliver anything. He is very incompetent. You cannot kill your brother so that you inherit his fortune. Former CS Mithika Linturi further stated he once tried resigning from the cabinet position because of the frustration he got from the head of public service, Felix Kosgei. Mithika says his appointments were revoked and he had to protest to the president. He says during his tenure, he also doubted the president, especially during cabinet meetings. The reason why Mithika Linturi decided to expose President William Ruto is President Ruto visited Meru County and told him he is in talks with Mithika Linturi and Munya, which Ruto clearly lied. We all know that President William Ruto is actually hoping to get votes from Meru County because of the Deputy President Kithure Kindiki comes from that Meru East. He's trying everything possible so that he can actually benefit from Meru County. But do you see that happening? William Ruto getting votes from Meru County after what Mithika Linturi painted, the kind of picture President William Ruto is actually portraying. Now, former Deputy President who was impeached, Mithika Linturi was also impeached. We have Justin Muturi who was also fired. They all speak one language against President William Ruto. What do you think the people of Mount Kenya are actually concluding from the speeches that actually portray Ruto as a liar? I once told you politics is a use and dump game, and President William Ruto is known for that game, using and dumping. Mithika Linturi, according to vetting, he was second richest person. So it also tells us that Mithika Linturi contributed greatly to Ruto's political campaign. And our big question is, why do you think Mithika Linturi is actually blaming Raila Odinga for his removal? Mithika Linturi was actually removed from his position because of the Gen Z's protests. And by that time, Raila Odinga was on board with the Gen Z's support. In my own opinion, if Raila Odinga actually hadn't joined the President William Ruto, he would totally be loved and everybody would be behind Raila Odinga, including Mount Kenyan region, just to punish President William Ruto. But since he joined the Kenya Kwanza government with the broad-based alliance, everybody has rejected Raila Odinga, including the Mount Kenyan region. The love and support Raila was getting from the people has gone down because of criticisms President William Ruto is facing. The big question is, why is Mithika Linturi trying to scapegoat around Raila Odinga, blaming him for his impeachment? When we all know Raila Odinga had nothing to do with his impeachment. The person who was actually behind his impeachment and also pioneered the impeachment of Rigathi Gachagua is none other than William Ruto. Why did Mithika Linturi wait for now to actually expose President William Ruto? According to what Mithika Linturi is actually stating, do you think President William Ruto will get votes in Meru County come 2027? Leave me your views on the comment section. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe to Trail News Updates Media, the channel where you get all your trending politics. JD Ishmaels.